Good morning. Alright, let me get my angles together here. No, they take a long time. Alright, we're gonna pause this for a second. Alright, we're rolling. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome. It's Sunday, 7:03 a.m. here in Ohio. It is supposed to be kind of chilly and rainy today. Awesome, right? We got a fresh cup of coffee and we are rolling. Well, kind of sort of rolling. This has been, excuse me, this has been a very busy week for me. I had 2 graduations this week. And just sleepy. All right, my first order is, I don't even remember what it is. McDonald's. First order is McDonald's. These DoorDash orders, my God. Good morning, good morning. We are en route to our first drop off this week. I'm a little late on the live stream. It's been a very, very, very long week. Lots of graduations this week. First drop off this morning is, we are about a mile away. $8. Good morning, Mike. Good morning. How are you? Welcome. We just went live a second ago, so I was still getting my bearings together. I appreciate you stopping by. We are en route to our first drop off of the morning. It is an Uber Eats, not DoorDash. We got everything on, but we're doing Uber at the moment. All right, we are about to pull up to my first customer. She actually lives in the funeral home. It's a little weird, but it's a nice place and she's a really good customer. So we've almost arrived. It is supposed to rain today, so it's gonna look like this a lot. And it's 65 degrees. It's kind of chilly. Right. All right, we are about to pull up at the funeral home now. I miss the entrance to this every single time. Every time. I'm not gonna miss it today. Okay, here we go. All right. Oof. I'm gonna ding. Hello, good morning, Nikki. Good morning. Welcome. We are pulling up at our customer, so just give me 1 second here.
Martha C says, meet a door.
Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna take this McDonald's and hand this to her. Okay. All right. That took a little minute. She was in the elevator. All right. That was Uber. We're going to shut this off before we go because it's going to be annoying. I accepted a DoorDash order. It's $12. It's going a couple miles. But, we just got to pick up one item at the grocery store, some frosting, and then a breakfast burrito. And it's coming back the way we were going. It's $12. This shouldn't take but a minute. The time is 7:10 a.m. and that is important because there's no traffic. It'll be like this for another maybe 3 hours, and then after that it'll get a little crazy. Maybe. I guess if it doesn't rain today, you might see some folks outside. Okay, we are headed to the grocery store to pick up one strawberry frosting. We just went by the Tesla dealership and one of the car alarms was going off. There's nobody there. Good morning. Good morning. Any plans today, anybody? Anybody got any plans that isn't door dashing? I swear I'm being followed by this dang white Tesla. Everywhere I go, there's like a white Tesla. It's ridiculous. My kids have named the car Christine. I adopted it. It's Christine, the white Tesla. Here it comes, up on my left. There's one that lives in my building that I live in. It's never the same people driving the car, but it's always a white Tesla. Why white? I know why, but why? They stay. They stay in my orbit all day. I promise you. You're going to see about 12 more today. Okay, we're almost at the store. My rate on Uber is, I think, like 13, and it's probably the same on DoorDash. So it's going to be an interesting Sunday, I'm sure. Okay. We are headed to the store. We're not going in the new Meijer. I'm a little sad. We're going to Dave's. So we've got a one item Dave's order. Alright, we are going to quickly go in the store for this. This shouldn't take but a minute. This store has been here for as long as I've lived here. And across the street there, I don't know how well you can see it, but they just built a Meijer. And it opened about 3 weeks ago, and I promise you this store will not be here very long. The day that it opened, people were parking in the parking lot of this grocery store to walk all the way over there to go to that grocery store. That's insane. But okay, we are going to we're gonna go in and grab this real quick. I'm gonna bring you with me, but I'm not, well, yeah, maybe I will put you on my cart clip. Excuse the mess real quick. Okay, let's go. All right. We are getting just frosting. We're getting an in-cart offer from this store. Let's see what it is before we go past the carts. 3 customers, 97 items. Yeah, we're gonna pass on that. But we are gonna go get the frosting. That's a nice store. They did do a good job fixing it up. They put like the names of the major roads in where we live as the aisle names, which is kind of cool. They do this at all their locations that they've upgraded. So, and well, we want this aisle, this one. One strawberry frosting. We have that. Set you right here for a second. All right. It says I can't go to self-checkout here. We'll see. Only icing. Good morning. I have a DOORDAsh barcode. Okay. I love when I get paid more than what the item costs. That makes me happy. What I do with the cart.
Sometimes it ain't like
Oh, I would never take that. We're going up the street for a Meyer order next. I just accepted it just now.
Yeah, because they be on there talking about $2.
Yeah, I'm not doing
And
that.
it's an order go way 2 miles away.
Never would I ever.
Crazy.
Don't ever take those. I feel like if you take them, you encourage people to keep doing that crap because they think it's acceptable. They should have to wait an hour, 2 hours. Hell, I've ordered food late at night one time and it's gotten canceled because they couldn't find a dasher. So if long enough happens, no tip, no trip. I don't care what app it is.
They kill me with that too. Like, why you gonna put no tip on this?
Tipping culture is out of control in America.
Yeah.
It is, but you know.
Using their gas, I'm gonna get $2 and no tip. No.
Yep, ain't doing it.
Uh-huh.
Have a good day. Okay, guys, I don't know if you saw while I was in there, I accepted a Meyer order across the street. So we're gonna go complete this DoorDash and then, well, we have another order in the queue. It was $32. Oh, hold on. Barcode was scanned. The order was paid for. It's not letting me hit confirm payment, and I have the receipt in my hand, so hold on. Maybe if I hit open digital card. Hold on, we gotta get in the car. Okay, hold on. I put you guys up in the phone holder. Sorry about all the movement. Bear with me. Okay, great. All right, let's see. Barcode was scanned. Payment was done. They're trying to give me an add-on. Look, y'all. They're giving me an add-on here. It's for 2 more customers. I'm going to decline that. Hold on. I cannot figure out why I can't get off of this screen. All right, let me close the DoorDash app. Open it back up. Maybe that will work. Plug us back in here. There we go. Confirm payment. Okay, guys, we got to go pick up this burrito, drop this off, and then get back to this Meyer order. So we are busy for the next close to an hour. So let's go. All right, now we got to go pick up the burrito, and then we've got to drop both of these items off, and then we've got to double back to Meyer to get this order done. Instacart will give me about 20 minutes to get back to this store before I have a problem. So let's get it done. Oh, exciting. These are going, this is going to one of my favorite customers. I'm really excited about that. Oh, look, the store has been open for a month now and they still haven't finished this road. Like, what is going on? Okay, we are going to pick up this burrito for my dude, Devin. I deliver to him multiple times a week. He's a nice dude. He lives in an apartment building. It's kind of like a weird parking lot. So, all right, y'all, we are en route. We should arrive in 4 minutes, 1.6 miles. This is $12. This is our $12 order. The icing and the breakfast burrito. Drop these off and then double back to Meyer for a $32 single person order. That's what's currently in the queue. It might. I think we've got like a 40 to 60% chance of rain throughout the day. I guess it could go either way. All right, let me mark quickly. Let me mark my DoorDash to pause after this order. My DoorDash screen looks really different today than it did the other day. So it looks like, now look, I switch between my iPhone and my Android, and I feel like when I'm on iPhone, I get better orders. I don't know. My iPhone orders also come in faster than my Android. There's a delay. So like the alert will come in on my iPhone, and then maybe 5 to 6 seconds later, it will come in on the Android. Is that a thing? Does anybody know anything about that? I've never really paid attention to it before because I've never really worked with both of the phones at the same time before, but I am noticing some differences. Pause orders after delivery. I couldn't find it on the news. I'm gonna have to show you guys what that looks like. Like the menu screen looks a little different. Okay, we have arrived at the burrito place. It's actually Denny's. It's Denny's Ghost Kitchen. Banda Burrito. We have arrived. This will probably be ready. We've arrived at the Home Depot. This place has been a little empty lately. Yeah, people have been on the lookout around here. Don't want no BS in our community. All right. I'm going to leave you guys in the car while I run in to pick this up. Just because I am pretty confident this order is ready. I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Okie doke, I'm back. That didn't take but a second. It was ready. She just had to see the customer. All right, so we're en route to drop off. Look, Instacart is getting really pissed off at me. So we gotta hurry up and make this happen. They haven't given me the shopping needs to start by this time finger shake yet, but it's definitely coming. Oh crap, I need to go. I can go that way. I can't go this way. Okay, this is a right turn only. Okay, we're off. Let's go. All right, we do gotta be a little extra on this delivery. Let's see where this second delivery is to. 6811. Of course it's going to that apartment building that's just far as ever away. All right, well, let's go. got to get this bottle of water off the floor. Can't reach it. Okay. I hope we make it to this order in time. Okay, gotcha. We are rolling. We are we're racing the clock a little bit. Instacart's about to give me the finger shake. You need to start shopping by this time. So, and we have to go to an apartment delivery for this icing, and that's really annoying because my bet is that order doesn't have a tip on it. I know this breakfast order does because I know this customer. I deliver to him multiple times a week. So, and we're almost to him. Be there in about a half a mile. We are almost to this customer. Why do they have a porta potty? Look, I just drove by a house with a porta potty on their porch. That was weird. Good morning, good morning. We are dropping off a double stack DoorDash order and we have an Instacart in the queue. So we are trying to get these dropped off as quickly as possible. I'm currently en route to one of my routine customers. All right, we have arrived here. We got to get to the end of this parking lot. This parking lot is awful. This is a stupid parking lot. You'll see what I mean. At least they're done fixing the garages. They were doing construction here, so this was even smaller than it already is. Annoying. Anyway, I usually just pull in down here and then just back straight up. So give me 1 second. Drop off his order. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Dev is doing well. All right, we're about to get up out of here. Mark has delivered. Confirm. We got to do some backup action here real quick. Because, again, this driveway is weird. Oop, squeaky brakes. All right, and backed in, and now we're out. All right, let's go. We are en route. Be there soon. Let's see, did he give me, I know where you live. I wonder. Okay, let me see. This customer lives in an apartment, so I typically ask for a way in. 1 second. Hi, is there a last name or number to buzz into the building? Question mark. And I usually just send that on the way to any apartment building. And I promise you, if they do not answer or respond by the time I get there, or there's nobody there that will let me in, that will be left right in the lobby. I'm not calling, I'm not being extra. This information honestly should have been provided in the delivery instructions. Some people don't like to leave that information there. That's fine, but come on, man. So we're en route. I guess we'll see what happens. We'll see if they respond before I get there. We're only a couple of minutes away. And they live on the 6th floor. And they ordered 1 can of icing. I'm interested to see the money breakdown on this order. Okay. All right, we're headed to an apartment drop off, and what I was saying is, you know, if there's no instructions on how to get into the building, I send a message before I leave out to your unit, and if you don't respond by the time I get there, and I can't just walk in, then it's gonna get left right at that lobby, and that's that. Obviously, you weren't too concerned about it getting to your actual door because you didn't tell anybody how to get into your apartment. And I'm an apartment dweller, so I know how this works. Let's look at the previous picture. Well, this is interesting. This picture looks like they left it right outside an elevator door. Hold on, when we get there, I'm gonna show you this. This definitely isn't the customer's door. Interesting. I'll show you that when we get there. We're almost there. My apologies, this stretch of road is trash. I don't know how the Cleveland Clinic is a mess. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll be in the lobby. Nope. Won't hold my breath on that though. Oh, DOORDAsh officially gave me that you need to start shopping by, and I don't think I'm going to get back to that store in time, you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and cancel it. Yeah, Instacart is giving me 6 minutes to get to a store that's 11 minutes away, so that's not going to happen. just sacrifice that one. That's okay. The day is young. Okay, we've arrived at our drop-off location for this single can of icing. Okay. We're gonna park right here. And let's see. Well, there's nobody in the lobby. And the customer has not responded to how do I get in. So we're gonna make one more effort. I'm gonna let them know that I've arrived in the lobby. All right, give me just 1 second to drop this off. I shall be right back. Okay, that order was left in the vestibule. They never responded. I took a picture of the outside of the building with the address because this apartment complex has 3 buildings and I don't want them to say that I left it at the wrong building. So I sent them a picture of the outside of the building to their messages. You could see the bag in it, and then I sent the actual DoorDash photo of it located near the call box. So and I sent them a message that said, since I was unable to get in, your order is left in the vestibule. That way there will be no issues with DoorDash. And if there is, I can dispute it and there'll be plenty of evidence. Moving on, I'm not playing with people in their apartment buildings. We're not doing that. Okay. Well, I was supposed to be heading to an Instacart order, but I kind of took a long time, so I just went ahead and canceled that because they were going to cancel it for me. And Instacart's going to have me on punishment because of that. I know it, but whatever. What are you going to do? So I guess we'll see what comes up next. In light of that. All right, let's go see what we can find. I don't like not having an order in the queue. It's kind of weird. Ooh, I got a crooked, sorry. The time is 7:46 a.m. So we're about 46 minutes in, and we're at 20, just shy of $20. Yeah, this Uber order is a $2 McDonald's order. We're not doing. Oh, I'm so upset with myself for losing that Instacart order. Yeah, I lost a $32 Instacart order for one person. It's alright, we'll make it up. It's Sunday. It's early. The day is young. Alright, I'm gonna go up here. Before I hopefully don't have to park somewhere. It's too early for all that. Up here near the Dunkin' and all the breakfast spots that are about to open, and well, most of them are open now. We're gonna go over here and wait for an order. I was kind of hoping that they would send that order right back to me, being that it's early, but they did not. Okay, y'all. I need to make a stop anyway. I need to make a quick stop. So I'm gonna put you guys on pause for a minute, just because I really, really, really need to run. I need to use the restroom. So I am going to be right back, you guys. Hopefully by the time I get back, I have another order. Give me like, I don't know, 3 minutes. I need a pit stop. Okay, I have returned. I have returned. All right. We did not get an order while I was in there, which is absolutely freaking wild to me for it being a Sunday morning, but I guess that's the punishment for losing that Instacart order, huh? I've got to sit here and look crazy for a few minutes. Oh, I'm so upset. Okay. They did try to send me an Uber offer. It was upside down. I don't take upside down orders ever. Ever. I don't care how good they are. I'm not taking them. And of course, we don't take no tip orders intentionally. Okay. How do I go? Oh, we're getting an Uber offer. The same order. Oh, it says another driver took that one. Let's see here. Oh, you guys, there's a promo on Instacart. I didn't even know that. Let's see what this promo is. What does it say? $56 for 6 batches. I guess. All that really does is put them back at the $7 base pay they used to be. I don't know why they bothered to change that. Instacart is not a food delivery platform, so the audacity of them to make their base pay similar to DoorDash is wild. But whatever. They can sit undelivered too. Okie doke. I just reset my phone. I've been having issues with my, look, I bought the Motorola Razr, nostalgia, but the phone is horrid. It's absolutely horrible. It doesn't hold a battery charge. It operates like Windows XP. I mean, the phone will just freeze, and then after a few minutes, everything, you know how I used to click a whole bunch of times, and then suddenly everything you clicked would happen at one time. Yeah, that's what happens on this phone. It's very bizarre. I need to get rid of it. I hate it. And I don't know if it's like an Android thing or if it's like this phone thing, because I haven't had an Android in like a decade. And honestly, I'm really not interested in keeping it. I think iPhone works better. And if iPhone comes out with a flip phone, yes sir, I'm buying it. Okay. Oh my gosh, we don't have an order. This is so wild. I cannot believe this is happening. It's been weeks since this happened. I guess all we can do is wait. All right, we're gonna go back down towards McDonald's. And maybe catch a shopping order. What? Why? All right, hold on. Hold on. Okay, my apology. I had to fix something real quick. We're back. We're back. We're reconnected. My phone was about to lock. Okay, now we're rolling. Okay, let's go. In all of this, I still don't have an order. All right, let's see. Instacart offer. These Instacart offers are going to be very bad today because there is a promo. All right, this says $19.72, 3 customers, 20 items, a $9 tip. So that's about $3 a customer. It probably isn't so bad considering what I need to get, but it's so far apart. The customers are far apart and the store is far. On Instacart for Giant Eagle orders, you have to shop at the store that is presented to you. That's been a thing for what, a few weeks now, maybe 2, 3, not very long. My hunch is that they're doing that because they're going to introduce the smart carts to the Giant Eagle locations, and I think they chose that store because they already have like the scan and go options. So I think that making the Instacart, okay, we're getting an order and we're gonna take it. It's $11 at Goldie's Donuts. We gotta turn around. Anyway, they already have like a scan and go option, so I think introducing the smart carts won't be really that difficult. I assume they were going to do it at Meijer as well because they have a scan and go option. Let me turn around, guys. The donut place is the whole other direction. We got to go pick up the donuts and bring them back the way we were just going, but it's $11, so we're going to go ahead and do it. Plus, we hadn't been moving for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on this morning. All right. Well, we're getting an Instacart offer. I don't know why suddenly I don't have any sounds on this phone. have shoes on. Bro was walking down the street holding his shoes. He's walking down the street in socks. Carrying his feet must really hurt. Okay. We have arrived at the donut place. I want to get the donuts, so I'll be right back. Okay, my bad. Sorry that took so long. I should have took you in. I didn't. They're awfully busy this morning. It's a little early for them to be this busy. They're still baking. Anyway, Godey's Donuts. I think it's local. I mean, we've got a couple of them. I've never heard of them before. My sister's never heard of them, and she lives out of state. They're really good donuts. They're kind of pricey, though. They're better than Dunkin'. And I don't think anything's better than a Krispy Kreme. However, the Krispy Kreme location in our area is terrible. Freshly built facility with the worst management they could find. The only reason they even built a Krispy Kreme on my side of town was because of the McDonald's selling Krispy Kremes, and they needed a location on this side of town that could make those donuts to distribute to the McDonald's over here. The closest Krispy Kreme was like 25 miles away. So they built this place like on a whim, And like I said, they got the worst possible management, and you know, they pay people like $11 an hour, and nobody no grown folks can live off of that. Maybe that's cool for teenagers or college students or what have you, but it doesn't work for adults that need 40 hours a week. So you can't really keep anybody in there either. So they really just make donuts for the McDonald's rather than for the McDonald's and routine customers. And don't ever accept a delivery order there, because they never have donuts. Ever. Ever. It's a giant waste of your time to go there. Okay, so we're on a little bit of a hike for this order. It's a little further than I thought. It's about 5 miles away. It's gonna take us out of the zone, but if we're being honest, I kind of hope that I get an Instacart order that takes me out into the city of Solon. Which is Geauga County, Ohio. If you ever heard of Geauga Lake out here, it's out in that area. It's very expensive to live, and people tend to tip. All right, we're getting an offer on Uber. Let's see what it is. Woo! $10.03 to go 25.5 miles with some pancakes. That's wild. That's wild. You're better off making those pancakes at home. I'm actually headed right towards that pancake place, but 25 miles. Why? I should have screenshotted that one. Another upside down Uber offer. That's a no. It was $6 for 7.8 miles. No. Getting an Instacart offer, $30. What do we got to do for $30? Interesting. 160 units. Y'all, it's gonna be one of those days. It's gonna be one of those. I have a feeling we'll be doing some heavy lifting in the next hour. So. Oh man. Trip radar. I don't know why these sounds are so low. Normally Uber is destroying my phone, but whatever. Let's see. Trip radar. Oh, they trying to send me back to the pancake place. Why, oh, why? It's quite gloomy today. See what Uber's talking about. That same pancake, no one's taking that pancake order, Uber. Jesus Christ. Oop. Uh-oh, I turned the radio on. Oh, we've got a few raindrops. We've got some raindrops. There. Kind of pretty far out of our DoorDash zone, so I am hoping. I don't think I have Uber on anymore. Let's turn Uber on while we're at the stop sign. Okay. Maybe we'll get it. I turned Uber off because they kept giving me that pancake order. And they gave it to me like 3 times. I prefer DoorDash's approach. If you say no, they don't send it back. Uber will send it back 5 times in a row, and it'll be cheaper every time they do it. Okay. Okay. Should be this one right here. Okay. Ooh, this is quite a driveway. Man, that's probably a fun driveway in the wintertime, huh? Okay. Let's drop off these donuts. 1 second. Oh, they've got a beautiful bush of peonies. Oh, it's raining, it's raining. All right. Our acceptance rate on DoorDash is a whopping 16% now. Ooh. Sorry about my squeaky brakes. They were squeaking. Okay, we are way out of the zone, of course. Alright, get my windshield real quick. It's kind of rainy. Sorry about the wipers. Okay. We're gonna go get back in the zone. I'm probably, let's see, where am I at exactly? I am probably maybe 3 or 4 miles out of the zone. And I don't like that for myself, but we're gonna go ahead and get back. We are about an hour and 20 minutes into this dash, and we are at $37, which is kind of rough for a Sunday, but I think it'll pick up. What do we got going on here, guys? Must be broken down. Sorry, it's trying to focus on the raindrops and not the road. Focus on the raindrops. Yes, they found somebody to take that pancake order 25 miles away. All right, we're getting an order. We're gonna go ahead and take it. It's $23.78 at Giant Eagle, going 4 miles for one customer, 28 items. So we're gonna take that. Let's see what they want. Paper towels, batteries, hot dogs and buns, eggs, butter, plates. It looks like they're having some sort of barbecue. It says Little Debbie strawberry shortcake, but then next to it says times 0 instead of 1. That's interesting. Okay, so a bunch of snack cakes and whatnot. All right, well, we're going shopping. I've got a lovely cart cam for y'all. Be at the grocery store in approximately 5 minutes. I personally prefer shopping orders. They're my favorite. I do those all day and do no food delivery at all if I could. I absolutely love to shop and I do not mind spending other people's money. Now they're gonna send me orders for everywhere now. to turn off Uber. Uber's annoying. I don't think this order is gonna take, oh, am I willing to, oh, you guys, here it is. Here it is. Are you willing to grab cigarettes for me? And I can hand you cash when you arrive. Sorry, no. See, now I don't even want to do this order. Like, I don't even want to do this order, you guys. I'm canceling the order. All right, I have to cancel this. Exit. I'm sorry. I have to cancel this order because I'm just gonna have to unassign. Other reasons. I'm not playing with customers like this. Hold on. Customer asked me to purchase cigarettes outside of the app, period. I unassigned that order. I'm not doing this. I'm not playing with customers wanting me to get cigarettes and beer and all of that extra stuff with my own money and then bring it to them. Like, I'm not doing that. So we canceled that order. I'm gonna go ahead and take this order. We're going back to Denny's instead. Yeah, we're not doing that. I unassigned those orders. I haven't been asked to go and purchase anything in a long time. Typically, the customers will wait until you arrive at their house and then they'll ask you. Most of them do not ask that via the app. Most don't do that because they know that's a no-no. Like, they know darn well that's a no-no. But see, the problem is if I deliver that and I say no to getting his cigarettes, then I run the risk of getting contract violations for things like, oh, I'm missing groceries, or oh, my order didn't arrive, or oh, the dasher did this, or she was rude, or she was, yeah, no. We're just gonna protect ourselves from any potential negative scenarios as best as we can, and that is one of them. It's gonna be a rough day. Today is going to be quite the challenging day. I done missed $50 worth of orders already I've had to give up today. Is this what happens when you take a day off? Because I certainly took yesterday off. Customer. This ain't a top customer. You're killing me with this top customer thing. Top customer. Okay, so we have arrived back at the Denny's to get our next order after canceling the shopping order because the customer requested asked to buy them cigarettes. Oh, you're okay. I ain't gonna hit you, bro. Oop, I done got my high beams on like an idiot. All right, so, let's see. Yeah, last time I went in there and I hit the puddle. I keep trying not to hit the puddle, but somehow I keep doing it. All right, we are back. We are back at the Denny's. Okay. All right, let me see what's going on here. I'm picking up for. Okay. So if you're just joining me, I just canceled a $23 shopping order because as soon as I accepted the order, the customer sent me a message asking if I would be interested in going to get them cigarettes. Like I said, most customers don't send that in a message. They wait until you drop things off to ask that because they know that's a no-no. I'm not putting myself in a situation, so I unassigned that order. Just I don't need any problems. Okay, so we are here at Denny's. I'm going to pick up an order that I accepted. Hopefully this one's done. It should be. I'll be right back. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm running in to Denny's to grab this order. I'm not taking you guys with me because it should be ready. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. It was ready, but I was running my app. Okay. Oh, awesome. Hand it to me early in the morning. Let's go. Okay, so customer is 1.5 miles. All right. Yes, I prefer to get outside. I prefer to get outside early. I like to be outside when there's no traffic. Cause it's Sunday morning. It's gonna get just ridiculous around here. I'm shocked it's not already, being that it's 8:45 a.m. But the weather probably has something to do with that. Who knows? Who knows? Weird for the last few weeks anyway. So very strange few weeks. I don't know if it's, well, I know every gig workers. I mean, it's obvious. Let me not pretend like I don't know what's going on, because I do. I just don't really want to get into it. And I'm hoping it's unpredictable. Things are unpredictable right now. Then again, we all survived 2020, and we survived $5 plus gas prices. I think we'll be okay. He was listening to me fussing. That's hilarious. I try not to fuss too much because, there's nothing really you can do about it. You kind of just got to roll with the punches. But I'm fussing today because this is a weird Sunday. I don't like when customers ask me to buy them cigarettes. That doesn't happen that often. And like I said, usually the customer will wait until I get to their house, and then they'll be like, hey, here's $20. Can you run to the store? I've been doing this full time since 2020. And I've been doing it part time since like 2017. Like, I was one of the first people in Cleveland to sign up for Uber, like when it came out. So yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. There isn't much that surprises me. There isn't much that pisses me off. But every now and again. And for a Sunday, I wonder I don't know if you heard me fussing earlier, but I had apartment delivery. And I know most people don't like apartment deliveries. Personally, I really don't care, because I live in an apartment. As long as you tell me how to get in. Okay? I do not mind riding the elevator up to the 6th floor. None of that. Just tell me how to get in. And yeah, I had a customer this morning who ordered just icing, like cake icing. And at 7 o'clock in the morning, I don't really know what the motive was there. Those orders could be legit or they could be a scam, or who knows. But I always send a message when I leave wherever I'm at, asking, what's the name or the code to get into the apartment. If they don't respond by the time I get there, that crap is being left right in the vestibule, and that's what I did. I'm not calling anybody at the door. Like, you definitely summoned me here, so be prepared. And then I just take about 1,000 pictures. The apartment complex, when it comes to apartments, I think the way people try to scam you is by saying that you left their order at the wrong apartment building. So even if you take a picture with the correct number, like on their door, like number 46, they'll still be like, well, that's not my door 46. In my past life, I was a nurse. 15 years in psych, night shift. Almost 15 years, not quite 15. Let me not give myself all that much credit. It was like 13 and a half years in psych. So for me, this job is a breath of fresh air, okay? A breath of fresh air. I know how to, and I worked at Aldi's for a long time too, so like customer service and dealing with people doesn't bother me. I don't particularly care for people, but I don't got time to play around. This is my job. I have kids to take care of. I don't like putting myself in negative situations intentionally. Ooh, and I'm like breaking my door. Like my whole door panel is like trying to pop off because I keep pushing on it. I'm ridiculous. Alright, we're almost there. See this customer. Let me turn my Uber back on. Uber is killing me today, you guys. Killing me. Aw, boo, the bus stopped. I would go around them, but I need to be on that street. And I know as soon as I go around, they're going to take off. Oh, look at that, Uber. Coming in hot. They keep sending me to that pancake, trying to send, no, my gosh. They keep trying to send me to this pancake place across town. It's a very popular place. Their food is delicious, but goodness gracious, why are you ordering from 20 miles away? Some more trash. Okay, we're about to pull up on this customer. What side of the street is she on? This side. And here comes the rain. Here comes the rain. 6. Where are we supposed to? Whoop! I almost passed her house. Whoops. I thought I had another couple of houses to go. Okay, I'm just gonna park on the street right here to hand it to me, so I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully DoorDash will reward us for taking that crap. Or not. $3.25 to go to Giant Eagle for 8 items. That is wild. Now, granted, they want 1 container of blueberries and 7 peaches, but that's a no. No tip, no trip, period. So that was a whole order. It was, look, I had no business taking it, but because I had canceled that shopping order, I was hoping if I just went ahead and took the next order that they wouldn't, be too mean to me. Here we go. $4.25 going 2 miles from Starbucks. It's not really 2 miles because I'm a mile from the Starbucks, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. These are not orders I would typically be doing, but this Sunday is weird, so. And the traffic is still pretty low, so we'll take it. I don't like going to this Starbucks. I used to like going to this Starbucks because the staff was amazing, but they caught themselves on strike not too long ago, and a lot of the people that used to work there left. So their new crew isn't as attentive to delivery orders or any orders for real. guys into Starbucks. There's a good chance we'll probably be waiting in there for 2 drinks. Should be there in a minute. I hope the rain lets up today. Today is the last day of this little street festival around here. And I need fair food in my life. Like, I need some French fries and vinegar. Maybe some cotton candy. I don't know. Whatever else they got over there. A deep fried Oreo, that would be good. I've tried to do that myself. It never turns out the same. Starbucks. Ambulance coming. Guess that's what happens when you sit right next to the hospital. Oh, look at that. Uber's alive. Oh man, I stay moving. This is my first attempt at a YouTube channel. I am really, again, ambulance coming. I'm really not into like recording myself in the center of attention and all that. That was wildly loud. I'm constantly working. Oh my gosh, I have so much. I'm constantly working. It's just that. And I've been doing it for so long that not working or not sitting still feels weird. I think that's an American curse type of thing though. I'm sure anybody that is in America feels that way. You just work. And if you're not, it feels weird. I took the whole day off yesterday. It was weird. Didn't sound good, bro. His tires were really that delivery van just like skid. He couldn't stop. He was trying to turn into the gas station to the right of me. Okay. All in all, this is an easy job, and I think everybody should do it. I honestly, you have really anybody that says they're broke, well, that's your problem. Because there's way too many ways to make money now that didn't exist 15 years ago when my older kids were small. This Uber was not a thing when my other kids were small. A W-2 job, and that was that. So, yeah, I don't, plus I'm former military, so I don't deal in excuses. I deal in get it done. Okay, we're going into Starbucks. Apology, wrong phone. I hit the button on. All right, let's go see if this order's ready. I don't even know who we're picking up for. Nadia. She is not my regular. Okay, looks ready. Good morning.
Good morning.
Order's ready. I am totally shocked that order was ready. They normally don't bag the delivery orders until you're standing in front of them harassing them. But all right. Ooh, the rain. Okay. Out of my hot bag. Okay, sorry for all that movement. We're out of here. Let's go. Time is money. Did I park that close to that car, or did she park that close to me? That was weird. Okay. Oh, snap. Okay, let's see. We are 1.5 miles away. Before my seatbelt dings. I'm ready for some more coffee myself. This rain is making me want to drink coffee. Okay, is this a leave at the door? Yes. All right, yay, a leave at the door. I'm excited. I'm sick of seeing customers this early in the morning. Look though, the direction that we're going, I totally got pulled over here last week or the week before. It was totally deserved. I pulled out, the customer that I was dropping off at had like a U-shaped driveway, but the entrance to their driveway was on one street and the exit was on the other. And for whatever reason, when I pulled out of their driveway, I went the completely wrong way. And I realized it immediately, but it was too late. The police officer saw me. He pulled me over and he was like, "What are you doing?" Like, yeah, I went the wrong way. Luckily, he ran all my stuff, and you know, I don't have any tickets or anything like that, so he let me go. But he was like, "Don't do that no more." You think? You think? But now every time I come back here since, I'm nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I go the wrong way again? It's supposed to be 45, we're doing 25. Come on. I wonder if we're going to continue to have this issue with my windshield. I may have to move stuff. Let me turn my, hold on, don't turn the defrost on. Give it a minute. Okay. Literally got pulled over right here where this blue car is. Yeah. Again, well deserved. I went the wrong way, but because this is a one-way. But when I pulled out, the one-way sign was down the road, and I thought I could go down and then turn. Yeah, no, I knew better. We are almost at the customer house. Should be the second driveway. Should be this one. 60. This one right here. Oh, I deliver to them all the time. Why can't I ever remember these addresses over here? All right. Okay, leave at the door. Leaving at the door. Be right back. Okay. All right. Oh, hush. Oh, my brakes are so squeaky in this rain. All right. Ah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, some people wonder how I went from what I used to do for a living. I was in the Army and I was a nurse. How you go from that to what I'm doing now? And the answer is simple. Peace of mind. For once in my life, I do not have somebody's life in my hands. I'm not responsible for whether somebody lives or dies. I just deliver food now. Yeah, like I said, I spent almost 15 years just, my God, night shifts, endless coffees, on call. You know, I'm a manager, so you know how that works. When your staff isn't there, you do the work, etc., etc. Over it. It didn't take me many years to realize, though, that healthcare is not about helping people. Healthcare is a business. And most of us go into it completely naive, thinking that, we're going to make some sort of, we're going to be able to change the way things are done, or that it's not really like that. That's not true. You probably wouldn't be surprised at how many nurses are actually just the most uncaring people on the planet. That's less a thing with doctors. It's more of a nursing thing. Nurses can be so horrible. All right, we are going to take this McDonald's order. I'm not excited about it, but I want some more coffee. So we're gonna go ahead in there. Well, you live and you learn, I guess. 15 years ago when I was 20 something, that wasn't the case. You do everything that's bad for you when you're 20. And if you're lucky enough to make it to your 30s and 40s, that's when everything you've learned in life kind of starts to make sense. And if not, then you're doomed. At some point, you got to stop doing the stuff you were doing before. I'm not quite 40 yet, but I'm close. And when I was in my 20s, I was none of the things I am now. I was reckless. As I'm sure most of us were. Oh, okay. Good. I think that's the way it should be. a lot of people, I think, in our age group, we were very, very, very misinformed growing up. But you know, it's complicated. Each generation does better. Each generation thinks they know what's right for the next, and that always ends up being false. It always ends up being false. And then we get mad and we blame our parents and grandparents for all the things that they didn't know. I don't know. Personal responsibility. I think working for yourself is a good thing. I also don't believe that you should just pick one job and be that for the rest of your life. Like, I don't believe that. I don't think I ever have. I think you reserve the right to do as many different jobs and learn as many skills as you can. Yeah, but I try to keep in mind when I interact with people, especially people that seem just maybe not so nice or what have you, is that we were all raised very differently. And I know that my grandparents were raised by some of the most abusive generation on the face of this earth. My grandparents. And then they tried to do better by raising my parents to be a little better. And that didn't happen for everybody. You try to keep that in mind. We were not all raised the same, despite the fact we, grew up in America. And I try to remember that when I'm interacting with people that just drive me crazy. Maybe that's a military thing that I learned. I'm not sure. I don't think there's anything wrong with being a disciplined individual, but I think we're too mean to each other. There's a piece of the pie out here for everybody. It's just we've been lately made to believe that in the last decade or so that isn't true. Social media has destroyed the world. Destroyed it. All right, we're gonna go head into my favorite McDonald's. They're the best here. And hold on, quick view because I love this big ass flag. I just love it. All right, we're supposed to be picking up an order, but I'm gonna place an order real quick. I need coffee. Oh, look at this line. Okay, hold on. Good morning. Okay. At this particular McDonald's, there's a lot of older people that come here, and I just absolutely love them. Like every day, like we meet here every day. All right, we're gonna do regular coffee, large. It's $2.80 here. Okay, wild. A lot of cream and too much sugar. Add that to my order. Do my order now to go. I guess we'll round up 20 cents. I don't mind. Ended up costing me $3, y'all. $3. Something's ringing on my other phone. I am familiar with that. Let me just tell you, I've gotten caught dancing around the house in that song by my kids, okay? Really? Hold on, hold on one second. My Uber's like ferociously going off. What did I do? Hold on. I'm messing up. Oh, I've got the wrong card. That's why. Hold on one second. I'm about to Apple Pay, so there's going to be a transaction, or it's going to go off for a second. Hold on. My apology. I had to pay for my coffee. And I brought the wrong card in. Okay. We're going to wait for our coffee on the order. D7D. Let's see if that's ready. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
I sure do. D7D for DOORDAsh.
D70.
Yep, D as in dog.
You got it.
Thank you. Appreciate you. You as well. Okay. That was the owner of this McDonald's. He's owned this McDonald's since, my gosh, like the 70s. Hold on, I'll just show you the picture on the wall. I'll wait on my coffee. Oh, I lied. 60s. And they closed this McDonald's to remodel last summer, and they paid all of their employees for the 3.5 months they were closed. It was amazing. That's amazing, though. No, it's okay. That's cool to know somebody in there. Your mom's first cousin. Wow. I heard he's got a gambling problem, and that Las Vegas may or may not have him working off said debt. I don't know. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I would definitely get it copyrighted. Okay. Let me, do you put your stuff on this channel? I don't know if it'll let me subscribe to you from this screen. Might have to wait till the live is over, but
675.
oh, I think that's me. Is that my number? Yes, it is. Yeah, because I ordered on the panel instead of on the app. Okay, thank you. See you in a bit. All right, we're off. We're headed out of here. We've got our coffee and our order, and it's another freaking apartment delivery. Ugh. All right, hold on. One more view of the flag. Oh, I guess that's not a great view now, because it's raining. Oh, so you do it all. I like that. I hate that we tried to divide music based on, you know, people's color or location in the country. I don't think that's fair. Music is supposed to bring people together. It's supposed to be celebrated by everyone. Plus, I like all music. Well, not all music, but you know, quite a bit of it. Delivery. Oh. Okay. We're going to an apartment building, but we're going to one that I can get into. Yeah, music is supposed to be I mean, it's supposed to bring us together. It really is. It's supposed to be the party, but you know, racism in this world, may never go away. May never. I don't know why we can't just get along. That'd be too easy. Everything would be too good, and we gotta have problems to fix, right? I will subscribe to, it won't let me subscribe from it'll kind of let me go to your channel from my live, but I can't do it. So when I log off, I will double back. I'm gonna stay tuned. Okay, this is probably gonna be the easiest drop off of the day because I can get into this building that we're headed. Uber is going off. Let's see what's up with Uber. $6.09 for 11 miles going to like a McDonald's 3 years away. I think we'll pass. I think we'll pass on that. Leave it at the door. I think I know who lives here. My favorite thing about apartment deliveries, my very favorite thing, is that almost every single person who lives in an apartment building has just had surgery. I swear to you. Everybody. They've just had surgery and that's why they can't come downstairs to get the order from you. How lucky of me. This particular, look. I had a situation a couple weeks ago to an apartment delivery and I did the same thing and we were going to my apartment. So I was already able to get into this place, but obviously it was none of the customer's business that I lived there. So I sent my, hold on, we gotta pull over, fire department. I wonder if they're headed this way, and I wonder if there's an ambulance coming too. That I don't see anybody else. Anyway, I was going to the building and I texted the customer like usual, hey, you know, is there a last name or code to get into the building? And the customer said, no, I'll be at the door when you get there. And I was like, okay, cool. Because again, I lived there. So I was like, this is, oh, here comes the ambulance. We're going to pull over now. Anyway, so the customer gets there, or I get there. Customer is not in the lobby. So I call the customer and the customer's like, I'm in the lobby, so you're in the wrong building. And I said, sir, hey boo. I said, sir, I don't think I'm in the wrong building. I'm definitely here. He was like, no ma'am, you're at the wrong building. Until I said, well sir, I live in this building too, so that's impossible. And suddenly he appeared out of nowhere. So that's my very favorite thing about delivering to customer or to apartments. What's going on here? What is going on? What is going on? They ain't going this way. Okay. I think we'll park right here. Okay. I'm gonna run right back. Oh, might help. I'm back. Alrighty. We have arrived. I'm back. That was easy peasy. Now, let's get an order out of
here right now, can you?
Yeah, I can, but it didn't look like that. Did it reconnect correctly?
Hey, it's back.
I don't know what happened, but I just closed the app and then
The person in there chatting was like, they asked me at one point, can I see or hear anything?
oh, I didn't see that. That never even came through. I wonder what I did. I wonder what I did.
I don't think you did anything.
I was just in a bad reception area, I'm sure.
It just randomly did that.
Okay. Well, if it's fixed now, we're good.
It is. I can see it. I see you driving down the street.
Mm-hmm.
You was here.
I was. I just have a feeling that person is going to try to pull the she delivered it to the wrong building sort of thing, because, I was saying that everybody that lives in an apartment likes to put in their messages that they've just had surgery and that they just cannot physically make it down the stairs. That situation. But, what are you going to do? Okay, hold on. I gotta. Ooh, their driveway is rough. Holy cow.
Is that the thing? You got it muted or something on your YouTube?
No, hold on. Okay, I muted it and then unmuted it just to see what's going on, because I don't know.
I can't be on the phone and the YouTube because I'm gonna hear you twice.
Oh, well, you are. I don't know. I'm not for sure. Well,
But that's how my live was. Like,
well, I'm back in, so you should hear me in a second.
That's how mine was though. Like when I do something on my screen, it's a delay before YouTube shows it.
Right, I did know that. I just was, like my chat and everything.
That is because this conversation is gonna be live.
Maybe not, because it doesn't look like the live is working. My chat is gone and everything.
I see that it's raining.
Yeah.
No, you gotta sit here in the dark and not look at anything.
All right.